Kim and Chloe was my sister's assistants. Kim was doing closets. They didn't have any money. All that's a lie. They worked for Brandy. Brandy said, go shopping for me. They swiped the card and get Brandy 3 or 4 Jimmy Choo shoes or whatever, or clothes, whatever, and then they'll get themselves like 4 or 5 shoes too. Over and over for months and months and months until they ran up to like almost $1 million. Then my mom gave them the card. My mom don't spend money. My mom is very frugal. Mm-hmm. They spent like 100 bands on her card, running it up, and that's how she found it.
Still fashion?
On all kind of shit, bro. They had my mom's credit card. They thought my mom spent like Brandy spent. And stole all their money, bro. They got caught, they had to pay it back. It's in court, they had to pay it back. It's just Brandy is a good person, and I guess she was in a situation where she couldn't speak on it, so they...
All right, let's separate fact from internet-fueled narrative, because this story is getting stretched way beyond what's actually confirmed. A truck driver in the UK being sentenced for smuggling illegal substances hidden in a shipment labeled as schemes does not mean Kim Kardashian or her company were involved. Large brands ship massive volumes globally, and criminals sometimes exploit legitimate supply chains without the company's knowledge. That part, while shocking, isn't unprecedented. Now, the rest of what's circulating, claims about RICO charges, FBI interrogations, or scams involving Brandy Norwood or Britney Spears, falls into a different category: unverified allegations and long-running rumors. Figures like Ray J and Katt Williams have made bold public statements, but none of these claims have been proven in court or backed by credible evidence. Even statements from Kanye West, who has had a very public and complicated history with the Kardashian family, should be viewed in context. Public accusations, especially during personal disputes, don't automatically equal truth. The Kardashian-Jenner empire, led by figures like Kris Jenner, has always attracted controversy. Fame at that level brings scrutiny, speculation, and sometimes outright conspiracy theories. So is this the beginning of the end? Right now, there's no solid evidence pointing to that. What we're seeing is a mix of a real criminal case unrelated to the brand itself, and a wave of recycled internet rumors gaining traction again. Bottom line, it's a viral narrative, but not a confirmed takedown.
British court has sentenced a truck driver to 13.5 years in prison for smuggling £7 million, about $8.4 million worth of cocaine, hidden in shipments of Kim Kardashian's Skims underwear and clothing.
Not them finna charge Kim K with a Fed RICO, her and her mama. Where they do that at? I'm just trying to figure out they said the case finna be more than the Diddy case. More extreme than a Diddy case.
Kim Kardashian was actually caught by the FBI, questioned, but never taken into custody.
Now, when you zoom out and look at both situations side by side, it's easy to see why people online start connecting dots, but not all dots actually connect. The truck driver case involving a shipment tied to schemes is real, and yes, the scale, 90 kilos worth millions, is serious. But the driver's own confession makes one thing clear. The illegal cargo was picked up during a brief stop, not loaded at the origin. That detail matters because it points more toward an opportunistic smuggling operation than some coordinated effort involving Kim Kardashian or her business. Still, public perception doesn't always work on evidence, it works on patterns. And Kim's past controversies are exactly why people are quick to assume the worst. Take the situation with Brandy Norwood and her mother Sonia Norwood. Back in 2008, they filed a lawsuit alleging unauthorized charges on their credit card while Kim was working closely with them. The case didn't go to trial, it was settled privately. That means there was no official ruling declaring Kim guilty of theft, but it also didn't publicly clear her either. Settlements often leave room for interpretation, which is exactly why this story still resurfaces today. Then you have Ray J, who has continued to speak on the situation over the years, sometimes escalating the claims, like suggesting the amount taken was close to $1 million. The problem is, those figures were never confirmed in court documents, so they remain allegations rather than established facts. This is where things get tricky. When multiple controversies, proven, unproven, and exaggerated, start stacking up around one person, it creates a narrative that feels bigger than any single incident. Add in commentary from outspoken figures and viral social media takes, and suddenly it starts to look like there's a hidden pattern or larger scheme at play. But feeling like something is off isn't the same as having proof. Right now, there's no verified evidence linking Kim, her company.
What I'm saying is not correct, then how does she end up with Pete Davidson?
I mean, it happens all the time.
And what if you weren't even good enough for Pete and he leaves you?
From you, or they stole from your sister, they stole from your mom. You're using that as an example because of the lawyer fees attached to this, or
They stole 800 grand, it was like 600,000 to 800,000 off my mom's credit card and Brandy's credit card.
to do what?
They stole it.
What do you expect? The guy married on her. Like, what?
Oh, Lord.
Like, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, married her because she was one. Not he didn't know. He understood that he wanted that. He courted that. That's what he wanted, to base his
But maybe
family
she got
on.
a good heart, though. I know what you're going to say. Don't you say it, Katt. Don't you say it. I'm going to move the
If
conversation.
what I'm saying is not correct, then how does she end up with Pete Davidson?
I mean, it happens all the time.
And what if you weren't even good enough for Pete and he leaves you? What do that mean the product was?
Alright, when you lay everything out like this, the lawsuit history, the Joe Low connections, the church rumors, the celebrity accusations, it's easy to see why this narrative has taken on a life of its own online. But to really understand what's going on, you have to carefully separate what's documented, what's alleged, and what's purely speculative storytelling. Let's start again with the declaration from Sonia Norwood. Her statement supporting Ray J definitely added fuel to the fire, because it brought an old controversy back into the spotlight. In her filing, she referenced roughly $850,000 in alleged unauthorized charges connected to Kim Kardashian and her siblings. That sounds serious. And it is, but the legal reality is more nuanced. That dispute dates back to the mid-2000s and was resolved through a civil settlement, not a criminal case. No criminal charges were filed, and there was no court verdict establishing fraud in the way social media often presents it today. When a case is settled, both sides typically agree to end the dispute without admitting wrongdoing. So while Sonia's statement reinforces her side of the story, it doesn't legally prove a larger pattern of criminal behavior. Now, when Ray J speaks on it today, he often adds details or interpretations that go beyond what was formally documented. That's not unusual. People involved in past disputes often reshape narratives over time, but it's important to distinguish between personal claims and court-established facts. Then there's Joe Low, which is where things start to feel like a movie plot. Joe Low was a central figure in the massive 1MDB scandal, accused of misappropriating billions of dollars. He moved in elite circles and built relationships with celebrities across Hollywood, including Leonardo DiCaprio, Jamie Foxx, Paris Hilton, and yes, Kim Kardashian.